Hello Scott, this is Damon with X-Treme Bait Tanks. I want to give you a tour of your 100-gallon custom X-Treme bait tanks. Remember, that's 100 gallons in the bait area and 120 gallons total. You've got a lower 1.5 inch bulkhead drain in the front, and on the side, which is going to face your railing, a 1.5 inch overflow. I went ahead and put one on this side as well. What's nice about having an extra drain, you can pop this cap as you secure your lid, and that'll help allow your tank to breathe. When we take a look inside, you have your black walls. This tank is equipped with two 12-volt pumps and two 110s. Each pump gets a different directional flow. So you have a 12-volt with an infuser and a spray bar, and a 110 with an infuser and a spray bar. And these spray bars are adjustable. So by removing the actual spray bar, you now have a quick flow. That elbow turns at a 45 degree, and that'll give you water action inside your tank. Or you can just leave it as the spray bar. You're able to run one or both pumps on the 12 volt or one or both pumps on the 110. This cap here is an infuser. Real gentle water turnover. However, if you've got a bigger bait, especially with this size of tank, and you want more water turnover, and you want to keep the spray bar, you can actually unscrew that cap and add one of these. This elbow will give you a quick flow. You aim it right against the wall and you get a nice little current inside. You have an LED light here, screen caps on the overflows, so do a partial water change and you flood this tank. This is where the water is going to come out, but you don't have to worry about your bait coming out with it. Those screen caps go into what's normally a triple sock filter system, but yours is 4 socks, 2 on each pipe. And what you're seeing right there is your dual skimmer. Over here is your serial number. Let's get into the engine compartment. These are your knob keeps. So when the lid's open, you got a place to keep your knobs. Otherwise, when the lid's shut, you bolt it down. So inside, you've got 4 pumps, 2 12 and 2 110. Here are the cords to your 110s. These are 10-foot cords. You just lay those over the lid down over it, plug it into a GFI outlet. When you're not using them, you could take these and hang those right over the knobs to keep them out of the water. This is your skimmer. You got 2 of them. So what's nice about that is that water comes around. It's going to hit these, because this is right at the water line, and that'll help slowly but surely draw surface grind into the bags. There's your dual bag on each standpipe. So you actually have 6 filter socks in here total. What I also did is we went ahead and plumbed this for a chiller. Now, I know you didn't order a chiller at this time, but being down south, I was concerned that down the road, if you decide to add a chiller, we wouldn't be able to do that conveniently. So I went ahead and plumbed this so I could send you everything you need to put the pump in, so the water is pushed into the chiller and comes back in. There's your air lines to your Venturis. On your 12 volt, you've got pump, light. So this is your 12 volt light. You'll use this 12 volt light when you're using the 12 volt pumps or the 110. This way you have a light source. There's a QR code for the online manual. As you see here, everything's made with 316 stainless steel, tinned wire. And I'll show you one more thing about these spray bars. They're adjustable in a couple of ways. So as that water's coming out, it's still being pulled through a Venturi, so you have filtered oxygenated water, but it's also going to add extra oxygen as it hits the water. So this is adjustable, and this knob is adjustable. So you can aim it directly down or across, and you'll notice you'll get a different water action based on how you present it. That's what we mean when we say you've got total control of what goes on inside your tank based on your bait. Well, I'll give you a quick tour of the shop. This is where we finish out our tanks based on customer orders. You see we're doing drains. We have some refurbish going on. There's a 20. And then over here where Randy's working on the CNC router, we order all of our material in flats, 1/2 inch and 1/8 inch. 1/2 inch for the tops and bottoms, eighth inch for the walls. You have your black walls here, white walls there. And Randy just got done cutting some 20s. And these are the tops, bottoms, and lids for 20s. Once those are broken out, we bring them over here to the shelf. This is where we get ready to route. And then we start our welding process. The first thing we do is we weld the inside wall, and then we water test it. Then we put the outside wall before we cap it. So what you see here is a 1-inch air pocket, which is literally between these walls, creating a air pocket. That serves as your insulator. Since heat prefers a solid surface to transfer through, the air pocket breaks up that transfer of heat, and that's why these tanks are able to stay as cool as they do. This tank here, we're getting ready to put the demising wall in. So that line that you see there, that's the wall that will separate the bait area from the filter area. This is a 50-gallon tank. So like I said, we're getting ready to crate this up, headed your way. As always, if you have any questions, give me a call, or you can visit the website at extremebaittanks.com. And until then, we hope you have an extreme day.